Hi everybody, Benita Hutchison, your psychic coach here, coming to you with a message regarding the changes that we're seeing politically on the landscape in the neighbors just south of us in the US. It was a really hard thing to watch the inauguration and to see what's happened in the days since. And I think for a lot of us that really care about inclusivity, really care about caring about the people around us, it was a really hard thing to watch, and it's been really hard to see what's come of it since. So what I'm posing today is the question, what if our souls chose to be here at this time? What if part of entering the Earth's plane into physical form when we did was because we knew this would be a tremendous time for humanity with political unrest, with climate change, with all the things going on the planet. And we wanted to be here. We wanted to be here to be part of this. We wanted to be here to learn whatever lessons this was going to teach us and help us to be contributors in a positive way to what's going on. What if we decided this was too tremendous an opportunity for spiritual growth to miss out on this? The way I look at it is we can either see ourselves as victims to this experience, as something we didn't choose, or we can say on some level, I must have placed intention. I must have chosen to be here. So what is my role? How am I to serve? What can I do? And not all of us are in a position to do anything on a large scale. But what we can do every day is choose kindness, choose to include the people around us, choose not to judge, choose to see each human being as on a spiritual journey, even if it's one we don't understand. At the end of this life, their soul can take account of what they did or didn't do, and they can learn from that and bring that knowledge into their next life. So can we see not just the humanity, but the sacredness of each human being, even if they're foundering, even if they're struggling right now, even if they aren't always kind? Can we see them as somebody on a journey that will ultimately, as I believe it will for all of us, lead to an enlightened state? And some of us have to fall pretty deeply off that precipice to learn the lessons we're here to learn. And when extremes occur, whether it's losing your home to a fire or going through some other loss because of political change, can we use that as an opportunity to say, well, there's an expression, let what goes, goes, let what comes, comes, look at what remains. What is inside of us that nothing out here can affect? That holiness, that sacredness, that soul that we are, the observer who's unflappable in all situations. How can we tap into that sacredness within us and bring that forth into the world? Literally, the concept of heaven on earth is to channel that divine loving energy onto the earth plane. How can we take each of the opportunities presented directly to us and choose kindness and choose love and choose to care about the people around us, choose to care about communities, even if we can't directly relate to them, even if we aren't of the same race or gender or social network, what have you? Can we care that they are a fellow human on a sacred journey, learning as best they can? Can we care about them? Because that is where we have a say. And I think one of the most important things that we can do is to say, I choose to care. I choose to act out of kindness, regardless of the repercussions that might occur, regardless of the outcome. Maybe that person won't receive my kindness well. Maybe they're not in a good place to do so. Maybe there will be other repercussions because I choose to do my best to make a difference. Part of the hero's journey, part of the sacred journey, is to let go of outcome. You never have control over that anyway. Just getting up each morning and saying, I'm going to be the best person I can be. I'm going to serve where I see that I am called to serve. I'm going to serve my community as part of my spiritual path and do the best I can to bring heaven to earth, to bring that sacred, loving, unified energy through this body at this time in my circumstances. I'm going to do my very best to care and to serve. Because no political landscape, no climate change, no financial, social pressure can decide how we treat the people around us and how we show up every day. That's on us. And there are a lot of people on this planet in far worse circumstances than most of us who get up every day and do the best they can to serve. So what can we do? And for those of us who have more means, what can we do? How can we support our community? How can we care? How can we give? What can we do? There's always something. And it really changes things when you get up every morning, you say, okay, I'm here to serve. Universe, show me how. Show me what is needed of me today. And I will do that thing. And I will let go of how that affects me. And I sincerely believe this, and I've truly experienced this, that if we are walking our soul's path, if we are aligned with Source, the universe tends to give us what we need to support us on that journey. Not always what we want, but always what we need. So if our circumstances bloom, great, must be what we need, and it gives us more resources to support other people as well as ourselves. If something is removed from us, what does that trigger for us? What's that bringing up for us? That now we get to work on that. That's what we need in that moment. So we can live our lives on purpose. We can decide that we're here for a reason, and that there are things being asked of us on our journey. And we don't want to shirk the work. Just going to have to come back and do it again, only with more karma. You might as well do it this time. So that's where I'm coming from at this time. What can we do? And what are we here to do? I think that's something we can ask ourselves every day, and we can put that out there into our community. Thanks very much for listening. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.